Hello there, and welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. I hope you're enjoying the live stream of this game here. This is Sarah Vittalmurthy. I welcome you to this game here between England, and England have set a target of 203 for Italy here. This is going to be a good contest here. Italy looked promising initially. I mean, the way Phil Salt started initially, he was in good touch early. He gave the right start there, and then he eventually had to fall for Ali Hassan, and then they had a bit of a good phase in the middle there with Jacob Bethel and Tom Batten coming in between and putting on a decent score there. So just give me a couple of minutes before I put the scorecard in for you guys. So I hope you are enjoying the proceedings of the World Cup, and we are currently here live from the Eden Gardens, Kolkata, the city of joy, and it's been an exciting day this time. Joe Archer running into a Mosca, and he's tried to pull it, and the ball's in the air, and this would be the first wicket there. And the fielder there running backwards from the mid-on region there, and he takes a catch there, and Joe Archer has picked up a wicket as early as in the first over there, and A. Mosca will have to depart there. He'll have to depart for a duck there. The ball was climbing on the batter. It was a little bit short pitched. He goes for the pull, doesn't get good connection on it. Off the top edge, it flies in the air. And Harry Brook running backwards. He's taken a good catch there. Had his eyes set on the ball until the last minute. And he's taken a wonderful catch there. And Joe Archer is happy there. And that'll be the first wicket for Italy, for England here. Italy, Anthony Mosca going out for a golden duck here without troubling the scorers. To all those who just joined in for Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, and because of cancer, I'm trying out this YouTube fifth battle with cancer. So just entered remission. So this YouTube is just my new venture out here. I'm just trying to follow my passion for sports and sports journalism. I hope you are enjoying the cricketing World Cup, and today we are bringing you the game from the live from the Eden Gardens, the city of joy here. One for one, Italy chasing 203. They would have been keen to get some a good start here, especially in the power play overs. But unfortunately, Anthony Mosca going out for a first ball duck there, a little too early into the game, and because of the big score out there, he wanted to go big, and probably that's led to the downfall of Anthony Mosca, and Italy are in early trouble here. Archer running in this time, angling it into the pass there. Smuts trying to guide it towards the leg stump, and that'll be a dot ball there. Just give me a couple of minutes, just sorting out the scorecard there for you. There you go. There's a scorecard there for you. Just on the learning curve here to use the OBS and the software. So kindly bear with me. So because it's a new venture for me, doing it virtually here. So that's the story out there from here. England winning the toss there, and they opting to bat, and they put on a beautiful score this afternoon here. They scored 202 for 7, courtesy a late onslaught by Will Jacks. He's been a wonderful player there at the lower batting order. Will Jacks. Since the time he's been this time in the air, and second wicket down. Archer picks up 2 wickets in the first over. Here Smuts, the big man, will have to depart. The ball was climbing on the batter, and Smuts goes with the drive, and it's taken the outside edge, and he's been taken at the first slip there. Smuts will have to depart, and Italy in deep trouble there. 1 for 2 there, Italy. 2 wickets for Archer in the first over here. The ball was moving away from the batter, and the ball in the good length spot, and he went for the back foot dry, and Jamie overturned in the first slip. Pouts on a reverse cup catch, an easy catch there, and Jofra Archer picking up his second wicket in the first over of the Italian chase here. 1 run, 2 wickets, and Italy are in deep, deep trouble here. Two wickets down in the first over for Italy, chasing 203. That's a big, big dent in their chase here. They will be extremely, extremely disappointed, especially with the way Anthony Mosca went for that expansive shot early in the innings. The first ball he was facing, and he tries to go for a big, big shot, and he's completely mistimed it, and the ball was in the air, lurking in the air, and Harry Brook going turning back and running backwards and taking a very, very good catch from the mid-on position there, and then J.J. Smuts, the experienced campaigner, the South African who's played for South Africa, and now he's gone for a duck too. So he's been gone 2 for 2 here. 1 for 2 here, beg your pardon. Mosca this time pulls it away towards the deep square leg region, and Butler will collect it. That'll just be 1 run here. England earlier, what a wonderful game they had, especially in the start today, and then somehow they lost the plot in the middle. Italy managing to pull the things back at some point of time, and they were looking at 92 for 4 at one stage after the 10th over, and when Harry Brook fell there. But Sam Curran and Will Jacks are steadying the boat there for England, where Sam Curran played a steady knock of 25 of 19, but Will Jacks 53 of 22. He's been wonderful here for England. The way he's been batting the other day, especially against Nepal, the way he scored that late onslaught, probably that was the crucial runs that saved England from getting a defeat against Nepal, and he gave the extra late onslaught, and rightfully today he once again proving himself with the bat here. Will Jacks that he's taken the position by the collar, and he's dominated the last few overs, and he's taken up the finisher's role in the right spirits, and he's constantly delivering here for the England here, and Jamie Overton scoring that 15 runs and eventually taking England over the 200 mark. And this time Overton into the attack, and he's tried to pull it. Will it be a catch here? And it just manages to go towards the deep square leg region there. I think Phil Salt managed to get a hand there. He tried to flick it away inside while he was in the air jumping over the ropes, but I think he's not been able to pull it off inside the field of play. That'll be 65 meter 6 there. It was in the air. Phil Salt had it in his hand, but he was going over the ropes there. That's 6 runs there. The ball going off the top edge and into the stands there. 6 runs there. The first boundary here for Italy in this chase here. Wonderfully bowled here. Jamie Overton, the ball climbing on the batter and moving away from him. The ball is shaping away from him. And Harry Manenti happy to leave the ball to the keeper here. So that's the story out there. Will Jacks playing that crucial knock along with a small cameo from Jamie Overton to take the English to the 200 plus mark. And Jofra Archer starting the innings with a bang here, picking up two key wickets, including the likes of Anthony Mosca, who played wonderfully against Nepal, and J.J. Smuts, the experienced campaigner, the South African who's played for South Africa, and both of them dismissed in the first over for duck there, and England are extremely into this game here. For Italy, they will have to build a partnership here. They will have to take the game deep here. They will have to look at things, forget about those 2 wickets, and still have a positive intent, because they're still playing in the power play. And power play, it's an extremely crucial phase whenever you're chasing 200 plus against a side like England. So definitely they need to have a positive intent and look at how can they get to somewhere close to 45 or 50 towards the end of power play, and then take the game on into the second phase there. So 203 the target after 1.4 overs. They are 1.5 overs. They are 9 for 2. Here we go. Their batter is being tested for concussion test. The previous ball, he tried to glide it towards the deep fine leg region off the outside edge, and it crashes into the gill. And as per protocols, the umpire asking in for the physio to walk in, and the batsman will be checked for a concussion test here. So 9 for 2 after 1.5, and I hope you're enjoying this wonderful cricketing spectacle. The chat box is extremely open for you guys. Please let us know from which part of the world you're watching this game, or which part of the country you're watching this game, or which city you're watching the game from, and kindly let us know whom are you rooting for, and who do you think is going to be the player of the match today. And I hope you hit the like button. I hope you hit the like button, because that is when our feed is gonna be telecasted to the people, other people's platforms. So please don't forget to hit the like button, and I hope you also hit the subscribe button, because this will help us along the journey in this battle with cancer here, fifth battle at the age of 33. So definitely will help me, especially as I enter the remission phase. It will keep me motivated to have a purpose, to wake up, to talk to you people, and continue my passion for sports journalism, as I've been a sports journalist for over 8 years, but cancer taking 2.5 years away from me, especially fifth cancer taking 2.5 years away from me. So it will be extremely kind of you if you could drop the chat in the comment box, and also hit the like button, and kindly share with your friends and family, and ensure you help me reach that 500 subscribers mark. This time Jofra Archer, it was angling into the pad, and he tries to guide it towards the leg side, and has managed only to hit it towards the short of just in front of the short square leg there, and that'll just be a single there. What a catch here, Brook. And Jofra Archer picking up 2 wickets in the first over. He would be immensely pleased there. Just the way you saw his celebrations out there. He's bowling in some quick pace here, and he's hitting the deck hard. He's bending his back, and is putting the effort balls there, and eventually he's been paid back with 2 wickets within the first 6 balls of his spell here. Jofra Archer now running in to bowl to J. Mosca. This time, well bowled there. The ball just missing the outside edge, and also the stumps there. Too close there. And Jofra Archer can't believe how did it miss everything there. He has a big smile. And what a wonderful ball. The ball was bowled in a good length delivery, and the batter went in to play the defense shot, and he was in no man's land as the ball shaped away from him and angling away from the batter there. Missed the outside edge, missed the stumps, and it's gone into the keeper's hands. And Jofra Archer can't believe what a wonderful ball here from Jofra Archer here. And he will be keen to get one more wicket here. He's good with the pace here, especially those lengths there. This time banged in shot outside the off stump a little bit, and Mosca goes for the cut shot, but the ball was climbing on the batter, and that'll just be a dot ball there. 10 for 2 after 2.3. The required run rate is climbing to close to 11 now, and the target is 203. So the Italians will be keen to get some runs flowing in this power play. They will have to get somewhere close to 45 or 50 without the loss of any more wickets, because they already lost 2 wickets here. So extremely key for them to build a partnership here. I hope you're loving this commentary. Please do let us know in the chat box where you're watching, which city are you watching this game from, and whom are you supporting here. And I hope you enjoyed the blockbuster Sunday yesterday. What beautiful games yesterday we had on the cards. India, Pakistan, and what a wonderful game that was. I mean, Ishan Kishan, he's batting on a different level altogether. When all the batters on the pitch struggle to time the ball, that guy comes in and smashes 77 of 44 and gets out when the team score is 88, and 77 of the 88 was scored from the blade of Ishan Kishan in the first 8 overs. Absolutely lethal stuff there from Ishan Kishan. Dreamy stuff there from Ishan Kishan. And especially how he's been stormed into the side. He was extremely lucky to be brought in the side for the New Zealand series, courtesy an injury to Tilak Verma, and since he came there, he has held the position there with the collar. He's made a statement out to the selector that he's here to stay, he's here to fight, and he's here to compete, and he's here to play in the World Cup, and he's here to dominate the World Cup there. There you go, Ishan Kishan, take a bow. This time Jofra Archer, and this time Mosca's managed to piece it in through the infield. The ball is racing away towards the boundary in the cover region, and that'll be a boundary there. Wonderful shot there by Mosca. The first boundary of him this afternoon, and that is a wonderful place shot. He did not try to hit it too hard, just opened the face of the bat and drive it along the ground there. Beautiful traditional styles type stroke there, and he's just punched it along the ground. Beautiful to watch here for any cricketing fan there. Wonderful shot, and Mosca gets off with a wonderful boundary. The first boundary of Mosca's blade tonight, this evening. 14 for 2.5 overs. Archer running in this time. It's angled into the pads, straying down the pads, and Mosca picks it up from his legs, and he's guided it towards the deep spine leg region. No chance there for the deep square leg fielder there. That'll be for there. 2 boundaries to end the over, and he won't be happy. Jofra Archer, as he's rightfully nodding his head, and that'll be 18 for 2 after 3 overs. Italy requiring 185 runs more in this target of the remaining 17 overs there. And then the USA Namibia game. That was a good game too. Wonderful batting there from Sanjay Krishnamurthy. He was absolutely good along with Monang Patel. And then we had Nepal versus West Indies. Good fight there by Dipender Singh for Nepal, and then West Indies going on to win the game by 9 wickets with Hetmeyer and Shai Hope taking the proceedings into their hands and getting an easy victory. A third victory for West Indies on the trot. This time he banks it in a little bit short, overturned and it was a little bit shorter side. And Manenti is happy to rock back and pull it away towards the boundary there. That will be one run, one bounce for into the just wide of the deep square leg fielder there. 4 runs there. What a wonderful shot. He's picked it up cleanly and he's managed to hit it with venomous power there. And the ball's flying into the advertising stands there. 4 runs there. Probably it's 6 runs there. Probably it has landed on the ropes there. The umpire is having a check there. And that will be 4 runs there. Jamie Overton banging in a little bit short. The batter trying to go over the top of the third man, but failing to get any bat on ball, and that will be a dot ball, and eventually one for the over. That will be a dot ball for Jamie Overton. So that's been the story so far. And Afghanistan earlier this morning winning the game against UAE in New Delhi. Here, UAE batted well there, actually putting up 160 on the board, and Afghanistan, especially Shoaib Khan, he's been in top form here. He played a wonderful knock last game, and this game he's carried the momentum from the last game into this game, and he's walked in a little bit early this time, and he's scored 68 of 48, and he's been a revelation for UAE, especially the last 2 games, the way he's been playing there. Shoaib Khan in the last game, and once again he's played a gem of a knock for UAE to take them to 160. Afghanistan they were extremely cautious until the end, and Azmatullah Omarzai in the end he's changed the fortunes for them. He bowled well today. He's the man of the match. Completely he outperformed everyone with the bat and the ball. He picked up 4 for 15 if I'm not wrong with the ball, and then he comes back in the end, especially when Afghanistan needed those quick runs in the death, and he scored 14 not out of 21 balls, and that's the complete turnaround. 4 wickets with the bat and 40 of 21 in the ball. 4 wickets with the ball and 40 of 21 with the bat. He's completely changed the dimensions for Afghanistan, giving them a well-earned victory this morning here in Delhi. And now we are at the City of Joy, and Italy are 22 for 2 at 3.4 overs. Manenti 12 of 9. He's on strike as Jamie Overton running into ball. There was a little bit of full length delivery. He wanted to go over the infield there, and the ball going past the outside edge, and that'll be a dot ball there. 22 for 2 after 3.5 overs. The target 203. To all the viewers who have just joined us, I hope you hit the like button. I hope you hit the subscribe button. Please ensure you're watching this channel and on Sports Beyond Cancer, and I hope you're enjoying the World Cup spectacle that's been happening since the past 10 days. And this time he tries to go for the reverse scoop. Has he managed to go over the keeper here? Josh Butler pulling out a catch out of thin here. What a wonderful catch there by Josh Butler. Manenti wanted to scoop the ball over the keeper, over towards the fine leg region there. He manages to scoop it, but it was too fine, and Josh Butler putting in an outstretched hand, and he's pulled the ball from thin air there, and he's managed to hold on to it, and that will be the first wicket for Overton, and Manenti will have to depart. He's extremely disappointed. It was a good length delivery, and Manenti trying to go shuffle across towards the off stump and trying to scoop it over the keeper there, only managing to get it a little bit higher on the bat there, and Josh Butler going with an outstretched right hand, puts in the dive, rolls on the ground, and he's managed to take a beauty there. 22 for 3 here, and Italy in deep trouble as Harry Manenti has been dismissed for 12 runs of 11 balls there. Italy definitely would not be happy with the way they have been dismissed in the first half of this chase here, especially during the power play. They would have been eager to get some key runs with the fielding restrictions in play, but the England bowlers getting on top of them, especially with the amount of bounce they are being generating, especially how the ball's been climbing onto them with the like of how Anthony Mosca got out, and then how Smuts got out, and now how Manenti went in for the scoop shot, and he's been dismissed there. Jofra Archer back in for his third, and it was a little bit of width there, and Mosca goes in for the hard slash, and he's cut it past the backward point region. 4 runs there for Mosca. A wonderful shot there for Mosca. Not a bad ball, but a lot of width there, and Mosca wouldn't miss out on that. He's been batting in a great form here, carrying on his form from the Italian game there, and 26 for 3, 4 point with the Nepal game. They beg your pardon. 26 for 3 after 4.1 overs. Archer running in. He's running into bowl to Mosca, and he's happy to tap it towards the cover point region, and that'll be a dot ball there. Well, he just now we saw the replay of the dismissal of the Harry Manenti, and the ball was actually off his gloves there when he goes for the scoop, and Harry Brook putting in an outstretched drive there. Wonderful keeping effort there, Harry Brook. What a catch there. Beg your pardon, Butler. Wonderful catch there, and Butler has pulled off the catch in a beautiful fashion. Archer running in this time again. Good link ball. It was climbing onto the batter and just going past the outside edge of Mosca, and that'll be a dot ball. He's bowling at 140 plus clicks here. Jofra Archer, he's cranking up the pace. 2.3 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets there, and he's eager to get more wickets into his name there. Jofra Archer, he's been wonderful for England, and today he's been on a different level, cranking up the pace there, and here he is running in once again to bowl to Mosca here, and it was a little bit short, and Mosca pulls it away and towards the deep mid-wicket region. That'll be 4 runs there. 4 runs for Mosca. Poor ball there by Archer, this time a half tracker there, and Mosca had all the time in the world to rock back and pull it away towards the deep mid-wicket region. 4 runs there for Mosca. Mosca carrying on the proceedings for Italy, while the other batters around him have been dismissed. They couldn't find their timing out there in the middle at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. 30 for 3 after 4.4 overs, and the target is 203 here. 18 for 2 after 2.4. Archer running in, this time a good length delivery, angled into the wickets there, and Mosca happy to tap it towards the cover region, and that'll just be a dot ball there. To all the viewers, I hope you're enjoying the World Cup there, and hope you hit the like button and subscribe button on this channel here, because that will mean the world to us. And please do let us know in the chat box where city are you watching this game from. Hi T Grey Ghost, thank you very much for coming back once again. Hello to you, Saurabh. It's now 7:40 a.m. in Trinidad, watching from Mayaro by the sea. Absolutely. Thank you, T Grey Host, for your message there. I hope you had a good night of sleep, and I hope you had your morning tea or coffee, and I hope you're preparing your breakfast, or hopefully you had your breakfast there. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you also enjoy the great cricketing spectacle that's been out there in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 there. Jofra Archer now running into bowl to a little bit banked in shot, and this time wonderfully he rocks back and he guides the ball over the point fielder there, and the ball going towards the boundary there. 4 runs there. Mosca, what a shot, what a player. He's been a revelation for Italy, and he's continuing his prime form from the previous game. It was banged in a little bit short, a little bit of width. He rocks back and he guides it towards the third man there in the vacant area there. 4 runs there for Mosca there, and that will be the end of the over. After the end of the over, that will be 34 for 3 after 5 overs, with 173 runs required of 169 required of 169 runs required of 90 balls, and that's the story out there in the middle there. The required run rate is less than 11.5, so Italy will be keen to get a good couple of more overs, probably 10 plus overs to stabilize their innings there, and that's the story out there. And this time Phil Jacks, poor start there. He drags the ball down, angling towards the leg, and Manenti will definitely get off the mark in style there. He swirls across and pulls the ball and places it perfectly between the fielders there, between the short square leg fielder and the Short fine leg fielder, 4 runs there. Poor start. He dragged the ball down and it was on the pads outside the leg stump, and Manenti happy to guide it there. This time he goes inside out and he's trying to go over the short third man fielder there. Jofra Archer in the air and he's put an outstretched drive. Doesn't manage to get any hand on that, and the ball rolling away towards the third man boundary there. 4 runs there. Lucky reply there for the batter. Will Jacks will definitely not be happy. So will be Harry Brook. The ball was lurking in the air for quite some time, and Jofra Archer, and that was a little bit high above Jofra Archer. Lucky on the batter there, and Italy will definitely take that boundary in their stride. This time the ball pitching on middle and leg and turning into the batter. He has tucked it away towards the short fine leg fielder there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Will Jacks running in. This time he steps down and he's hit it towards the mid-off region there, and the batter scampering for a quick single there. Thank you, Tigray host, for your message there. Definitely, you are in a wonderful place, especially watching from the Mayaro by the sea. I mean, wonderful place there, especially for the boat tours and stuff. I hope you're enjoying your morning there. And thank you, Sumintra Bhajan 9113, watching from Point 14 Trinidad. Thank you for joining in, Sumitra Bhajan 9113. Hope you're enjoying the cricket game, and hope you're having a wonderful day, and hope you enjoy the live stream, and hope you continue to support us the way you've been. Extremely glad for the comment you have put in. Definitely makes us extremely happy. Thank you for putting out the message there. This time banged in a little bit short, and once again poor ball, and he rocks back Mosca, and he's continuing his form there. He cuts it away towards the backward point region there. That'll be 4 runs there after the end of the power play. 47 for 3 Italy after 6 overs, beg your pardon. That is the end of the power play, and that's the story out there so far. You can see the scorecard on the screen now. Justin Mosca batting unbeaten, 26 of 16. He's batted beautifully, exquisite shots there, exquisite drives, 6 fours to his name here. And Anthony Mosca, extremely today he was looked off the charts. I mean, first ball he wanted to go big, probably the not 200 number playing on his mind, and that's the reason he wanted to go bang right from the first ball, and he went on to hit the big shot, the expansive shot right from the first ball, and the ball taking the top edge, and then Harry Brook picking up a beautiful catch, running backwards from the mid-on region, and he pulled off a wonderful catch, having the sight on the ball till the end. And JJ Smuts today, the experienced campaigner, the former South African player, the most dependable player for Italy, going for a duck here. The ball climbing on him, and he forces the drive, and Jamie Overton picking up an easy catch in the slips there. And Harry Manenti, the captain there, he goes for the scoop shot, and only to find the glove. But the ball was sailing above the wicket keeper, but he puts in a wonderful effort there. Josh Butler dives towards his right, especially a overstretched drive, jumping above his head, and he pulls off a stunner there, and that's the reason here. Italy are 47 for 3 wickets down in the 6 overs. Italy will be definitely happy with the runs put on board, but they'll definitely not be happy with the other column, the wickets column. 3 wickets, that will be bothering them. Nevertheless, it's been a decent start, you could call, for Italy, but a great start there for England, picking up 3 wickets, especially 2 wickets off the first over. That would have dented Italy's hopes to put a case in this fight, to put a show in this game, and to show the cricketing world that Italy can also battle with this ICC giants, the bigger teams here in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. They have clearly showed the potential, especially in the Nepal game, and they have shown the glimpses. Especially disappointed for Madsen there. I mean, he was the leader for Italy, who brought them all along here, and unfortunate here, he would have been keen to be a part of the Italian camp, but unfortunately, him dislocating his shoulder just moments into the Italy's debut game in this championship. Extremely extremely gutted. Sometimes life can be cruel, and the Madsen on the wrong end of things here, because he would be definitely disappointed to miss out on such a big historical moment for Italy, playing in their first ever ICC Men's T20 World Cup, and he had a dislocated shoulder just a couple of moments into the game. This time Adil Rashid into the attack. Poor start there from Adil Rashid. That's a loosener. He's bowled it extremely short, and Manenti smashing it towards the deep square leg region there. 6 run there. What a start here by poor start there by Adil Rashid there. Drags it down, and Manenti will not miss on that. He's a big powerhouse there, Manenti, and he's smashed it. The ball sailing 78 meters in the Eden Gardens there. Adil Rashid running in, this time a little bit short outside the off stump, and he's pulled it away towards the wide of long on, and Jamie Overton will complete the proceedings. One bounce into the fielder, and he throws the ball back into the bowler there. 54 for 3 after 6.2. Definitely any day we'll be happy with the run rate. Just the 3 wickets in the wickets column would be bothering Italy. One would have been extremely idle given the target there, but nevertheless, is there a partnership brewing here? Can we expect something from Italy here? Can we expect something from Mosca here to go big here? Adil Rashid this time a little bit short, angling into the batter. He goes to the back foot and pulls it away towards the long on region. That'll be just a 1 run there. To all the listeners, hope you're enjoying it. I kindly request you to let us know from which part of the country or which part of the city you're watching this game from, or which part of the globe you're watching this game from. Kindly do let us know, and also let us know whom are you rooting for in this game. Do you think Italy can win today? Do you think we could have a surprise upset on a corner here, or is England going to make an easy victory of this chase, of this defense here, of 203 here? Adil Rashid this time straying down the leg, the batter trying to guide it towards the deep fine leg region. They are only managing to get an edge on the bat, and the ball going away towards the fielder there in the deep fine leg region. That'll be 1 run there. It would have been a wide had he left the ball behind, but that will nevertheless, that is 1 run to Italy there. Lot of variations there for Adil Rashid. He's an experienced campaigner, wonderfully bowled there. He's bowled a full tossed up delivery, and it was tossed up in the air, pitching outside the off stump for the left-hander, and then turning into him, and Mosca acknowledging the bowler, and he's happy to just softly tap the ball there. So that will be the end of the over, and they are 56 for 3 after 6 for 7 after the 7th over. Liam Dawson, he has been smashed for a 6 off his first ball there. Italy continuing the charge here. They have finally trying to find some momentum out there. 78 meter 6. It was bowled in short, and he's been smashed in the corner region for a big 6 there. 78 meter 6 coming off the blade of Manenti, and Manenti 24 of 10. He is taking the charge on to the English camp here. The partnership slowly building here. 41 of 20. And this is a sort of the partnership which Italy would have wanted, especially after the fall of 3 initial wickets here. Early wickets here, beg your pardon there. And 63 for 3 after 7.2 overs. The target, 203. Dawson. Can he make a comeback in this over? This time a little bit short, angling into the pads there, and Mosca rocks back and is unable to find the gap towards the deep mid-wicket region, only to manage finds the fielder on the bounce there, and that'll be just one run there. Jacob Bethel completing the proceedings from the deep, and that'll just be one run there. 139 more runs required from 75, and can Italy pull off a surprise here? Can Italy do the magical here? Manenti, he is looking good there. He is looking, he's a big unit there. This time he goes through the offside and wonderfully fielded there by Jacob Bethel. The ball was travelling there, one bounce, and it seemed like it would go towards the boundary fence there, but Jacob Bethel diving towards his right puts in a full commitment there, and he stops the ball. Wonderfully played shot, back foot punch over the covers, and the ball was travelling towards the boundary in the deep cover region. Jacob Bethel putting in a full stretch drive and stopping a wonderful boundary. He's probably saved 3 runs there for England and the team there. Great stuff. The England will have to put their body behind the line, especially the way this partnership have been playing out there in the middle. Liam Dawson outside the off stump, a little bit short. That ball was meant to be cut. Mosca will not be happy on missing out on that. That'll be a dot ball there. 9 runs coming off this over. 1 ball to go. Can Mosca maximize it and convert it into a 13 or a 15 here? Dawson will be eager on the other hand to pick up a wicket here. He's been taken away for 9 runs. Can he give a breakthrough for England here? This time outside the off stump, and Mosca tries to cut it past the short third man fielder, but unable to find the gap. Hits it straight towards Adil Rashid there, stationed at the short third man region, and that'll be a dot ball there. So to all the folks who have just joined into Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, now covering this from the comfort of my desk, courtesy. I've entered the remission of my 5th cancer, so just trying to continue my passion, because I was 2.5 years on the bedridden, and now I'm trying to do this from the comfort of my desk. Gutted to be out here, because I was always used to be a journalist on the ground, but for the first time I'm here trying to do something virtually. So thank you for all the support you've shown. I hope you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and kindly engage in the chat box. Please let us know, just like Tay Grey host and Sumintra Bhajan just mentioned there. They both from Trinidad. Let us know from which part of the world you are, which part of the city you are, and we'll probably have a discussion. Let us know who are you supporting this evening there. Sam Curran this time into the attack. He's been a star here for England with the ball. Wonderful full length ball, and Manenti happy to drive it towards the long on region there. That'll just be 1 run here. 137 runs more required from 71 balls, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 71 balls, and that's going to be the story here. 171 required of 71, and the table in the Group C, and this is the Group C encounter. West Indies already qualified with 3 victories to the name, and England will are the 2nd place. A victory for them will probably secure them a place into the Super Sixes. So let's see how things go. 137 from 71 balls. This partnership extremely key considering the circumstances of the game. This time he's tapped it towards the point fielder there, and Manenti was out of his crease in the non-strikers end, and the fielder having a go at the non-strikers end, and that will result in an overthrow. And now the batters have the time to cross over for single here. And Harry Brook, Sam Curran is not happy there. He's nodding his head. He was definitely not happy with the overthrow there. Absolutely poor stuff from the fielder. He's definitely didn't want to give away the strike. So give away the strike to the next batter there, because he wanted to set up the batter and build the pressure there. But nevertheless, the batters cross over for single there. Manenti, the big unit guy, is back there on strike here as Sam Curran runs in to bowl to Manenti. This time Manenti tries to go big, but has he managed to get good contact on the ball there? Yes, he has. The ball going straight towards the long on region. That will be a 6 here. Manenti taking the charge to England here. 32 of 13. He's batting brilliantly. The 375th 6 of the tournament here in the 2020 World Cup 2026. And Sam Curran, the ball was going away from the batter, and Manenti couldn't get good bat on that. That was a half-hearted shot there. His heart would have been in his mouth, but that's managed to go just. And this time Manenti pulls it from outside the leg stump, and that is 1 more 6 there, flying over the deep square leg region. And the Italian fans are up on the toes. They believe here. Italian fans, what a wonderful shot. They are making merry here. Italy definitely letting them know that we are here to play, we are here to compete, we are here to fight. Let it be a 200 plus target. Let it be the mighty, mighty English. We will put our hearts on the sleeve. We are here to fight. 65 meters 6 here. The ball was bowled outside the leg stump and Manenti guiding it away towards the deep square leg region there. This time banks it in short, a quicker one then. The ball was climbing on the batter there. Good comeback there from Sam Curran. And the ball's Manenti tries to play the full shot, unable to get any contact on the bat, and that'll just be a dot ball there. The partnership here 57 of 29, and Benjamin Manenti, he is batting over a strike rate of 250 there. He's been absolutely lethal since the time he's arrived in the middle there. 38 of 15, and he's taking the England bowlers to the cleaners there. England at the same stage was 75 for 3, but courtesy they reached 202 because of the late onslaught by Will Jacks there. He's saved England against Nepal there with his onslaught, and he's once again saved England today with his 25 odd ball, 50 odd runs there. Will Jacks is the actual difference. He's completely donned the finisher's role here in this World Cup for England. And with that, the end of the over, 79 for 3 after 9 overs, and that'll be 124 runs required from 66 balls. And to all the listeners who just joined us, please do let us know from which part of the city or world you are, and please do let us know which team you're rooting for today, and also give us a feedback on this channel, and also hit the subscribe button and share with your friends and family, because we are here to fight for a cause, we are here to fight for a passion, and every single view, every single subscription will definitely motivate me to fight against this life. This time close there, wanted to go for the sleeve there, a well flighted delivery, angling into the pads, and Mosca wanted to go for the sleeve there, missing the ball, and probably gets an edge onto it, and the ball just going towards the stump, but fortunately he's safe out there, no damage done there. Once again a flighted delivery, and this time he tries to play the wild slog sweep, and he's only managed to hit it along the ground towards the deep mid-wicket region there. That'll just be a dot ball there. That'll just be a single there, beg your pardon there. The ball going towards the deep mid-wicket region. Can Italy pull off a surprise here and put European cricket on the top here? This will definitely promote the game globally. A win against England will mean the world to the development of the cricket in this perspective, because it will definitely make many heads turn tonight if Italy manage to pull, and no wonder the youngsters in Italy will start looking at cricket as a wonderful sport going ahead, especially where football's been extremely famous there. Definitely they need to try to make a game out of this here. This time he's driven it through the cover region there, and the sweeper cover will cut it off. Just one run there. 180 for 3, 81 for 3 after 9.4 overs. The required run rate now slowly getting below 12 there. 11.81 there. This partnership has been extremely critical in stabilizing the phase, especially after those three wickets which they were thrown away. Adil Rashid this time angling it into the pads. Has he managed to get some contact on that? The ball was in the air for quite some time, and it falls between the fielders running in from the deep mid-wicket region and the short square and the deep square leg region. Lucky there, the batters crossing over for 2 years. It was lurking in the air for quite some time, and Jacob Bethel running towards his left was interested for a couple of moments there, but the ball falling short, and Jacob Bethel just completing the proceedings and throwing it back to the wicketkeeper. This time he tries to go through the cover region, and he's driven it just towards the wide of long off, and that'll be a single. And with the end of the 10th over, halfway stage in this chase, 84 for 3, Italy chasing a target of 204. Now we realize how important the innings was of Will Jacks in the end. If Will Jacks had been dismissed early, or if Will Jacks had been once again controlled, especially the strike rate with which he was batting, definitely Italy would have fancied. That would have made a huge difference to England. That would have made a difference to the final score. That would have been somewhere close to around 175 or 180. Crucial knock by Will Jacks for the second time in this tournament. He did it against Nepal, and now today he's done it against Italy there. He is time and time proving himself at the position and donning that finisher's hat for England. Great stuff from McCallum to put Will Jacks in that position and give him that role there. And 84 for 3 after 10 overs. And Liam Dawson, he's all set to bowl into J Mosca. The Italian fans are out there cheering for the Italian team, their debut World Cup season, and they have managed to impress the cricketing world, and they have definitely put out their hands up, and they have definitely shown that we are on the learning curve, and we are on the learning curve, and we are here to fight, and we will want to show to the world that what Italian cricket is, and how we are slowly getting towards growing as a cricketing nation here. And no wonder they have definitely worked out perfectly, and they have built an ecosystem there, and these players the results of that, and they have shown it against Nepal, and here again they are showing glimpses against England too. This time a fuller length delivery, a little bit quicker in the air, and angling into the batter there, and Manenti happy to drive it towards the long on region there. That'll just be one run there. $86 for 3, 10.2 overs, 117 from 58 balls. That's the scenario here at the City of Joy, Eden Gardens in Kolkata. This time Mosca running in. Mosca ready to face, beg your pardon. And he's a full toss, and he's managed to hit it in between towards the cow corner region there. And Phil Salt will cut it off at the boundary, and 2 runs for the batters there. Easy stuff there. The batter will be livid with himself because it was a freebie on offer, and all he could do was not find the boundary there. Especially with the run rate climbing, boundaries are extremely crucial. It's now climbing to over 12.10 now, and they will have to find some boundaries there. This time bangs in shot, he goes for the pull, and Phil Salt a little bit into the field, and it goes for 1 bounce into the boundary ropes in the in the deep mid wicket region there. The ball was banged in a little bit short, but Phil Salt Brook will not be happy, so will be Liam Dawson. Phil Salt had wandered a little bit into the field of play and did not come from the boundary there, and that giving the batter the reprieve there. The ball 1 bounce into the boundary there. Definitely not happy there. The expressions on the face of Liam Dawson, definitely he's a little bit upset with Phil Salt not staying on the boundary line there. Dawson a little bit short outside the off stump, and he cuts it towards the backward point region. Jacob Bethel will cut it off and keep the batters at 1 run there. 93 for 3, 10.5 overs. This has been a pretty decent over so far, but can they make it a perfect over and get the big hit or a boundary of the last over here? Manenti 40 of 19, Mosca 40 of 30. They are building a great partnership here. They've already scored 71 of 41 balls. The partnership extremely crucial under pressure, and they have played extremely smartly here. This time wide outside the off stump, a ball keeping a little bit low off the under edge, and just goes to the keeper there. Now damage done there. 93 for 3 after 11 there. Italy requiring 110 of 54 balls, and the required run rate now climbing to 12.22. Someone will have to play the knock of the lifetime here. Someone will have to play the knock of 4 NHS there. This is the cricketing world watching the Italian team here. Definitely they are out to make a statement here. Definitely they are telling the Italian fans out there back in Italy there that this is a team which you need to believe, because we are here to play it, and we need your support. And a victory here will definitely kindle the minds of the youngsters, the Italian youngsters who are watching the sport, or you're watching this game from any part of Italy there. Definitely they'll be keen to see the stars perform, and definitely a victory in the World Cup, especially any game, definitely will motivate the next batch of youngsters to pursue cricket, and the cricket will definitely grow through the ranks in Italy, and definitely in the end cricket wins across Europe there. So this is a good exciting contest, as Will Jacks has been thrown in the ball. He was expensive the first over, 1 for over, none for 13. He's back for his second over here. This time flighted ball outside the off stump, and he's cut it away towards the short third man, and the batters scamper for a quick single there. That was a risky run, especially John J. Mosca just managing in time to reach the bowler's end there as the throw came in from the short third man region there. But nevertheless, 1 run here for the team in Italy, and a 1 run less into the chase here. 94 for 3 after 11.1. Can Manenti, who's batted beautifully, take on Will Jacks once again in this over? Can he go big here? Can he target Will Jacks? Can they target Will Jacks in this over? This time he's coming around the wicket, and he tries to go for the big shot. The ball was outside the off stump, but I think it's probably gone off the bottom edge, I guess. I'm not sure. Let's have a wait for the umpire. So yes, there you go. He's probably gone off the edge under the between the legs of the wicket keeper. Poor, unlucky there by. Beg your pardon, unlucky there for England. He went for the wild sweep slog. The ball was flighted outside the off stump, and he goes for the wild sweep slog. Bottom edge into the boundary, 4 runs there. And this time, flighted delivery, and Manenti goes for the big shot, and the ball sailing away into the deep mid-wicket region there. That is a big 6. 50 runs for Manenti. Take a bow, gentlemen. This is Italy here. Italy are sending out a statement to the cricketing world, not to the entire globe there, that they are a cricketing nation too, that they are here to compete. Manenti there proving themselves the class, especially against the English bowling lineup. 91 meter 6 there. 3 wickets down, they were under pressure, and there walks in Manenti, and he's taken them all over the park there. The Italian camp there, standing ovation there for Manenti. What a shot that was, flighted there, and he smashed it over the deep mid-wicket region. 6 runs there, 50 runs of 22 balls. Came in it when Italy was struggling at 3 wickets for nothing, and he scored a 50, a knock for the ages there. This time, poor ball once again, straying down the leg, and Manenti smashing it over the deep fine leg region there. Extremely poor stuff there from Will Jacks. The ball was flighted in the air outside the leg stump. The ball was going towards the wide outside the leg stump, and he's opened the face of the bat, got underneath the bat, and he smashed it into the stands there. What a wonderful shot there. 6 runs there. The ball was outside the pads, and Manenti getting underneath the ball and smashing it towards the deep fine leg region there. 6 runs. Poor ball here. 70 meter 6 here, and Harry Brook definitely having a conversation here with Will Jacks. He has to pull back things here. Will Jacks extremely expensive. 1.4 overs, none for 30. Manenti 56 of 23. He's been a revelation here. He's showing the world cricket what Italian cricketer is, and here is Will Jacks. This time bowls it wide off the off stump. A lot of width there, and Manenti rocks back and cuts it fast. The diving fielder there coming in from the sweeper cover there. That will be 4 runs. 3 boundaries on the trot. He's taking the game away from England. England will be having some concerned faces now. They will be starting to have some concerned thoughts now. What a wonderful shot. Manenti rocks back. Lot of width on the offside. The bowler keeping the ball short there, realizing he's been smashed for 2 maximums in the last two balls. And Manenti square cuts it powerfully. 4 runs there for Manenti. Once again, this time Manenti, I think, is not probably timed this well there. Manenti will be dismissed here. Finally, Will Jacks will have the last laugh here. A poor shot. The ball was angling away from the batter. Manenti was not comfortable in playing the shot. He goes to play aerially towards the long on region there. Didn't time it well, and the ball stopping on him, and he's managed to hit the ball only in the air. And Tom Banton running in from long on region. He comes in towards the infield, and he takes the catch there. Well, could this be the end of hopes for Manenti? And extremely relieved Will Jacks there. His face says it all, his expression says it all, and Manenti is disappointed. They're extremely disappointed, but what a character, what a knock. 60 of 25, especially against such a world-class bowling lineup, especially after 3 down. Absolute character and championship stuff there from Benjamin Manenti. He's shown it to the world that the Italian are on the right platform there, and that's not by fluke that have come to this ICC platform. Absolutely showing them that we are here to play, and Manenti a prime example of that. What a over that was. Dramatic over there. Will Jacks was extremely relieved after Tom Banton took the catch. The ball was tossed in outside the hitting arc of Manenti, but Manenti there tried to reach for the ball, but he should have controlled his shot, but there he's going on with the flow and wanted to clear one more boundary. 21 runs coming off the over, and the big wicket of Manenti there, as Justin Mosca still out in the middle fighting for his team there, and Grant Stewart out there in the middle. Can they build a partnership here, or will one wicket bring into England? Will be hoping to get things into the favour as soon as possible, because if Manenti had carried, that was a big wicket there. If Manenti had carried to play on in a similar fashion for the next 2 or 3 overs, I mean, that could have been extremely critical for dangerous for England there. Just like T Grey host, you pointed it out. Italy looking dangerous. Definitely T Grey host. Italy definitely looking dangerous there. Probably luck not going the way. They need a couple of luck and probably a couple of good overs and probably some miracle knock from Mosca today. He seems to be promising, but we need someone to play the long handle because the run rate is climbing to 11.5 slowly. Every dot ball, every over which goes under the rate of 10 or 7 is going to be difficult because the run rate is going to be steeply climbing here. Lam Dasson to run in and bowl into Mosca here. This time a Yorker length delivery. All he can do is tuck it away towards the cover fielder, and that'll be single there. Manenti, only if he had survived for a couple of more overs, that could have been especially extremely interesting. But he playing a false shot, and probably it was the adrenaline kicking in, and he went for the shot despite not being able to reach to the delivery there. But nevertheless, let's continue with the game here. Can Stewart do something like Manenti? Banged in shot, and he's tried to cut it, and he's played a beautiful shot. What a shot there, Stewart. It was banged in a little bit short, going outside the off stump, a lot of width, and Stewart rocks back, has all the time in the world, and smashes it through the dive, smashes it through past the diving fielder there in the cover region, and that'll be 4 runs there for Stewart and Italy. Italy can start to believe. Italy, this partnership, if it gets closer to somewhere 30 or 40, then Italy can seriously start to believe here. This time, angled it into the batter there. Wonderfully bowled there from Dawson. Saw the batter backing away towards the leg stump. He's angled the ball and bowled it a little bit slow into the batter there, and that'll be just a dot ball there. 82 of 43. We need another 40-run partnership from this pair out there. Then the game will seem to start looking an interesting, and we'll move into the most interesting phase, especially the last couple of overs, the last 3 overs there. This time a little bit short, and he pulls it towards the deep long on region, and that'll be 1 run there. Good over there from Dawson considering the circumstances. 8 runs coming off the overs, and he's bowled 3 overs, none for 25. And with that said, after the end of 13th over, 122 for 4 Italy. The target here 203, the required run rate 11.57. That's the scenario out there here. Can Italy manage a surprise here? The cricketing world will be eager to witness that, because that will mean the growth of sport, that will mean the growth of cricket, not just in Europe, not just in Italy, but globally there. And a lot of youngsters in Italy will be sitting at home and will be eagerly watching their champions bat it out against the mighty English. No wonder they would be proud even now that the way these guys have come out and the way these guys have shown character, especially being a new team. If 3 wickets are down, I mean, it's a rare case that someone comes out and shows the character. But how Mosca and Manenti batted, wonderful stuff there, champion stuff. It seemed like they were playing cricket all through the while in this kind of situations and formats here. This time banged in a little bit short, and that'll be a dot ball. The ball was climbing on the batter. Stewart trying to just tuck the ball away towards the fine leg. Doesn't manage to get any bat on ball. That'll just be a dot ball there. What a wonderful stuff there. Benjamin Manenti, he almost brought a sense of scare in the English camp there, especially with the Will Jacks over. Unfortunately, the last ball going in England's favour there. And Manenti, you saw how disgusted he was with himself, because he knew that he was taking the game away from England. He was taking the game momentum away from England, and he was sensing that the shoulders were dropping for England. This time backs away towards the leg side, but Jamie Overton following the batter, but he puts in a wild slash, and off the outside edge the ball flies past the keeper towards the third man region there. That'll be 4 there. Lucky boundary there for Italy, but Italy will definitely take it on the cards. T20 can be a cruel game, and Jamie Orton rightly having a smile on his face. A wonderful ball there, but it goes for 4 eventually there. 126 for 4 of 13.2. Can Stewart go this time? He tries to go towards the backward point region, but the ball keeping low, and wonderful change of pace there from JB Overton. That'll just be a dot ball there. 126 for 4 of 13.3. So that's the story out there. 77 required of 39 balls. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Sports Beyond Cancer. I hope you have hit the subscribe button. This game is getting exciting, and please do drop in the chat box which city or which place you're watching this game from, and whom are you rooting from, and do you think Italy still have a chance here? Can Italy pull off the impossible here? Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer, and please shower your love on the channel, and kindly support us, and kindly support for our cause here. This time banged in shot a little bit, 143.7 clicks on that, and he's tried to guide it over the short third man fielder, but once again doesn't get any bat on ball, and that will be a dot ball, and probably that will be the second bouncer for the over there for Jamie Overton. He's wonderfully varying his pace there. 143 clicks on that one. This guy can generate pace. This guy has a lot of variations, and he is wonderfully executing out there in the city of joy in Kolkata here. Jamie Overton running in. This time wonderfully bowled, a slower ball. Just close to the line. A little bit harsh on the bowler there, and the umpire flexing his arms, calling it a wide ball there. And Jamie Overton, as well as Josh Butler, not happy with the decision. They completely thought the ball was within the wide guidelines, but nevertheless, no review here for wide here in this format of this game, especially that's only in the leagues and the franchises, especially in the IPL. So that'll be a dot ball here. This time he backs away and tries to cut it, Stewart, but he's missed the ball. The ball was a 140.15 clicks there. He's consistently cranking some pace there, Jamie Overton. He's using the surface to get the ball to skid in and get the extra bounce there, and he's wonderful with the bouncer there. He has a lot of variations, especially not just with the pace but also with the length there. He's been a wonderful find for England, especially handy in this format at this stage, especially in the middle overs, and the batters are trying to score 10 or 12 runs on over there. Jamie Overton is bowled over beautifully, 2.5 overs, 1 for 17. Can he pick a wicket off his last ball of the third over here? Here he is running in, and this time the batter backing off, moving away his front leg, and squeezes it towards the back deep mid-wicket region, and Mosca was interested for the second run, and there will just be one run there. And after the end of the 14th over, 128 for 4, 75 runs required of the last 6. This contest is shaping towards a wonderful phase, but definitely Manenti, I mean, if he had carried on for 2 more overs, that would have been extremely interesting, especially the way he was smashing the ball. He's a big unit. He has a big shoulders, and you all could see how easily he was clearing the ropes, and he walked in with an intent, especially when 3 wickets fell for nothing. And he has definitely, with the kind of innings he's played, he has definitely put in some hope into the Italian camp, and no wonder he's managed to gain the attention of the cricketing fans and the cricketing boards and all the cricketing fanatics all around the globe, that Italy has a wonderful talent of cricket. They need the right space and the right environment, and if provided, they can challenge the best of teams, just like they outpowered Nepal by 10 wickets. And today they're putting in a fight, a wonderful fight. Despite being batted out in the field for 203 runs, they have come back and shown them that Italy can fight here, and Italy are meant to be in this sort of a league here, and they have not come here by fluke. They have worked hard, and they have given the blood and sweat, and they are here to play in the ICC trophies along with the top teams here. So that's the beauty of this game. This sport is definitely growing throughout, and it will be extremely good, especially for the European cricket and the global cricket, especially how Italy has been performing. But unfortunate stuff for the captain Madsen. I mean, Madsen was someone, he's been a leader for Italy, and he brought them to this World Cup through the qualifiers, and he's been a great person who shaped the Italian cricket to the way they are today. But unfortunately, in the first game, I think just a couple of minutes or a couple of balls into the game, Madsen dislocated his shoulder, and he was ruled out of the tournament. His heart would have been broken there, but he'll be definitely watching it, and from wherever he is, I hope he's fine now. I hope his surgery has gone well, and I hope he's pretty happy and content the way the Italian boys are playing out there in the World Cup there. He'll be gutted, but he'll be definitely happy. He'll definitely be proud of the team. More important than happy, he'll be proud of the team, how they have been performing in this World Cup here. So brings back here 128 for 4 or 4 after 14 overs. And I'm requesting all the viewers to please hit the like button, and also please engage in the comment box. We need a lot of viewers here, just 240 views in the past 1 hour, please. So kindly hit the like button, because only then the YouTube algorithm pushes it on to the home page of other people there. So kindly hit that like button, because that will help us a lot. This time Adil Rashid, a lot of toss it up in the air, and Stewart going straight. A huge six there coming in from Stewart there. What a wonderful shot there from Stewart. Flighted delivery, and he smashed it straight towards the side screen, and he's hit it straight like the ball flying into the big night sky there. 98 meter six. He is also a big unit. The Italian players, most of them extremely big units, apart from J Mosca, who's been elegant with his shots, and who's a little bit smaller in stature there. But otherwise, these guys extremely tall, highly muscular, broad chest there. This time a little bit short, and Stewart rocks back and he hits it towards the deep cover region there. And good field placement there by Harry Brook to have the fielders being placed at the deep cover region, and no fielder out there in the sweeper cover. Realizing Italians are playing a lot of shots in the V region, and a lot of shots with a straight bat. So wonderful captaincy to keep the fielder at the deep cover region there. 68 required of 34. And here is flight and delivery, and this time Mosca, I think he's managed to hold out in the deep. Didn't get good contact on the ball, no timing on the ball there. The ball was flighted in, and Mosca no power beyond the shot. With the run rate climbing close to 11.5, he had to play the big shot, and he's managed to hold out in the deep there as an easy catch there for the fielder there in the long on region there. Let me see the replay. This time. The fielder who caught the ball was, I think that's Tom Banton. I'm not sure if it's Tom Banton. No clear. Yes, it is Tom Banton. Justin Mosca dismissed for 43 of 34. He played wonderfully, but the pressure getting on to him, because the run rate was climbing about 12, close to 12, and he had to go for the big shot. And he's been dismissed, and Italy 135 for 5, and they'll be definitely in a big trouble there. That's the reason I said the wickets of Manenti, both the Manenti brothers there, that would have been extremely disappointing, especially Harry Manenti going in for the scoop shot. That was extremely unrequired for. I keep questioning these players that why do you go to play the unconventional shots when you have so much power, and when you have all the talent to play the conventional shots, especially during the early phase of the game there. This time wonderfully flighted there, goes for the sweep. I think that's come off the handle there. That'll be a dot ball there. Harry Manenti, the captain, going for the unconventional scoop, and the ball hitting to his gloves, and a brilliant catch there by Josh Butler. If he had contributed 20 or 30, that would have been extremely difficult. And even if Anthony Mosca had played a little bit more sensibly, rather than going in all out from the first ball, that would have been a different situation out there in the Eden Gardens for Italy here. 135 for 5, 14.4 overs, 68 required from 31. Adil Rashid, he's bowled beautifully. Once again, a flighted delivery, pitching outside the off stump, and the ball going away from the batter, and he drives it towards the sweeper cover region there, and that'll be 1 run there. 3 overs, 1 for 22 for Adil Rashid. 15 overs, 136 for 5. The run rate climbing now to 13.16, and they require 68 runs of 31 balls. To all the viewers who are watching this, I hope you're enjoying this game. I hope you all are enjoying this contest between bat and ball between England. England earlier winning the toss, opting to bat, putting up 202 for 7 on board, with Tom Banton scoring 30 of 21, and Will Jacks coming in at the end and putting in that in slot 53 of 22. How crucial was that knock? 53 of 22. Especially in the end there. If not for the 53, they would have been somewhere close to 160 or 170, and that would have been definitely kept Italy in the chase here. we still can believe that Italy can still manage to pull it off. A good partnership is all they need. Someone like Manenti, someone to play an innings like Manenti played there. This time Sam Curran, he bowls it into the pads and he's tried to flick it away towards the deep fine leg region there. That'll be just one run there. Adil Rashid cutting it off from the rope there. Just one run there. And England at this stage, rightfully, as you can see on your screens, England were 125 for 5 at this stage. They are they were 125 for 5 at this stage, and Italy are 11 runs better of them. So that's an interesting take. England were 125 for 5 at this stage, and Italy are 136 for 5 at the same stage. Definitely the difference there. Will Jack's innings. Can someone produce the same here for Italy? Produce the Will Jack's innings for Italy here. 66 required of 29, and here is Sam Curran running into bowl to Stewart there, and he slaps it past the bowler. That'll just be one run on the long off region there, and someone will have to play a knock off edges there. Knock for the edges there for Italy. Extremely disappointing how Smuts got out. A good delivery for Smuts there, playing a back foot punch, and Jofra Archer picking him for a duck. He is the most experienced campaigner, the former South African cricketer. He would have been extremely ideal, especially in such a big run chase here. 138 for 5 after 15.2. Here is Sam Curran running into bowl to Campo Piano, and he's taken the ball away from the batter as the batter backs away towards the leg stump. That'll be a dot ball there. 65 required from 27. So that's the scenario out there. 15.3 overs, 138 for 5. The target 203. This time a full toss. Has he managed to hit it perfectly? No, he hasn't. A beautiful catch there by Banton. The third catch of his night. The ball was going towards the left of Banton there, and he's moved away towards his left, and he's slided on the ground, and he's picked up the catch there. A good catch there by Banton, and the umpire's checking in for a waist side no ball, but I think that was a good delivery there, below the waist there. A slower ball, and he's been holed out in the deep, I guess. Or the umpires having a look out there. I think that's out. I guess that's out. It's completely below the waist, and he will be to taking the long walk there. A loosener there from Sam Curran, but nevertheless he'll be happy that it's been mistimed by the batter, and he's have to take the long walk back to the pavilion there. Italy in deep trouble now. 139 for 6. The run rate climbing to less than above 14 here. 14.22. 64 required of 27. Can someone play the knock off the edges? A 20 ball 50 here would do the world of good here. Who can do that? Can Stewart do there? We need another Manenti to do that similar kind of knock. The Will Jacks, the difference there once again. That 50 coming off the blade of Will Jacks was the only difference in this game, and that someone needs to reproduce that kind of innings, especially in the last few overs, the late onslaught, and that will be the crucial factor here. We'll have to wait and watch if someone can produce the same sort of innings that Will Jacks managed for England here. Hopefully, G. Stewart, he seems promising, especially the ways he's been hitting those couple of shots. If he can manage to hit that 4 to 5 shots, then it will be extremely be good to see how things go there for Italy and England, how the last couple of overs shape up there for this clash here in the Eden Gardens, Kolkata. 138 for 6, 15.4 overs. What a game, despite the results. What a game we have had on the cards there. Wonderful stuff there, and it's been extremely promising the way it's been shaping up. And Italy take a bow to all the. I just want to know if anyone from Italy is watching this stream. I mean, extremely be proud of your team. I mean, this team is definitely here to stay for a long time, and definitely this team is shaping up very well. They are definitely looking brighter. They're definitely looking dangerous. I mean, they just need the right exposure. These guys are just learning, and within the short span of time, you are giving the likes of England and the Nepal and what a performance, especially the talent you have, the plethora of talent you guys have at your disposal. Definitely will do a world of good in Italian cricket. Probably they need to get more of bilateral series with other teams, and that will definitely give them the much required match exposure to grow along the ranks through the years here. So we'll have to see how things go here. And it's a beg your pardon. They picked up one more wicket here, and Sam Curran is on a hat trick here. Oh my God, what just happened? Sam Curran on a hat trick here. He's managed to pick up the wicket keeper Jan Mead, caught by the George Butler. 2 in 2 for Sam Curran there, coming in round the wicket and short of a length, and he gets the edge, and he will be dismissed for a golden duck there. Gian Mead, he will have to take the long walk back, all for one ball there. I mean, Italy just losing the plot. Sam Curran picking up a 2 wicket over here. He's on hat trick. Can Sam Curran pick an hat trick as Jasprit Singh comes out to the middle there? It's a little bit short outside the off stump, and he hits it towards the sweeper cover there. That'll just be 1 run there. Wonderful stuff there from Sam Curran. 2 wicket over there. He's brought back the smiles in the English camp, in the English fans. Now this is looking an impossible target. 139 for 7. The target 203. This is going to be probably a final proceedings here. Only if Stewart managed to score the bulk of the runs here. If he plays the knock off for the ages there, just like Maxwell played against Afghanistan in the 50-over World Cup in India there in the Wankhede. So England versus Italy. Italy now 139 for 7 here, and Jofra Archer back into the attack. He's bowled wonderfully in this game initially, and he's coming back here. He'll be keen to get a couple of more wickets here, and let's see how things go ahead. Jofra Archer running in, a full length delivery, angling into the pads there. The batters quickly scampering for a single there, and a direct hit there coming in from the mid-on region there. Has Jasprit managed to get in time here. Banton, he's been wonderful with the field. He's picked up 3 catches, and now he's come up with a direct hit. I think the batter's dive would have saved him there. Let's have a look at the replay there. A direct hit, but Jasprit dragging his bat along the ground, and he's managed to get into the crease there. A risky run nevertheless, but Jasprit manages to give the strike back to Stewart here. Can Stewart play that kind of an innings? Can he go big here? Stewart here. Can he bring some moment of magic here for Italy? Archer running into bowl to Stewart, and outside edge, and the ball's going in the air, and that's 6. What a shot. Beg your pardon. He backs off towards the leg stump, and he smashed it over the mid-off region. 6 runs there coming off the blade of Stewart here. Can Stewart do the unimaginable here? That was angling into the pads there. Stewart backing away towards the leg stump, and he smashed it straight. 83 meters 6. How has he even managed to hit it? And Jofra Archer rightfully nodding the head. He realizes what a wonderful shot that was. That was the reason I was talking about Italy having this kind of a talent. Definitely this team is looking in the past next 4 to 5 years definitely climbing into the top 10 rankings there. Definitely Italy will be a top prospect team there, and I can definitely assure that. This time angling it, tries to make real room for himself, and he's gone towards the leg stump, away from the leg stump, but he's a good length delivery, a fuller length delivery, and he's managed to chop it onto his toes, and the ball rolling away towards the wicket keeper. I think he's probably hurt there. The ball he's chopped it onto the back of his leg there, and that would definitely hurt there, but that'll be a dot ball there. 57 runs required of 20 balls. That's the scenario out there. And to all the gentlemen, I hope you also hit the subscribe button. I see that 17 people are watching the stream. I hope you all 17 have hit the subscribe button. Every single subscribe will give me a hope to fight against this cancer, to fight against the remission phase, and to fight for my passion. Be it virtually, I'm giving me back to my passion of sports journalism. 8 years of sports journalist, and then 2.5 years of bed rest, bedridden due to my 5th cancer. cancer, and here I am now entering the remission phase and fighting for my life, fighting for my passion, and fighting for the cause, and fighting for my passion of sports and promoting sports, and not gonna give up because of 5 cancers at the age of 33. I'm not gonna give up on my passion of sports and sports journalism. So 57 of 19. So I hope you hit that subscribe button and share with your friends and family, because that will mean the world of good to me. That will give me the hope to fight against life, the hope to fight against the ways of universe, and the hope to be strong enough to put up a fight once back. This time banged it in short, and the ball was climbing on the batter there. 146.5 clicks on that one, and all Stewart had to do was play the hook shot, a top edge, and that flies straight over the keeper's head, deep into the stands. There's 6 runs there. Italy will have to believe 57, 50, 152 for 7 there, and 51 required of 18 balls there. The run rate has 17 runs required, 17 runs per over required here. What a wonderful end to this over. 13 runs, 51 for 18. How crucial was that Will Jack's innings, especially both the games. He scored at a strike rate of somewhere around 180 or 190 against Nepal, scoring those 35 or 40 runs against Nepal, and Nepal only losing by 4 runs. And here today he scored, coming in so late in the innings, he scored some 23 balls, 50 or 57, and that's the huge difference here. Will Jack's the only difference. Adil Rashid into his 4th, a flighted delivery, and Jasprit steps down, and he's managed to pull it towards the deep mid-wicket region there. He was interested for the 2nd run there, but Stewart rightfully saying that I need to have the strike if we need to have a chance in this game there. Rightfully called there from Stewart. 50 required of 17, and he will have to face the more number of balls in the last 17 balls if Italy can get somewhere closer to that 203 mark here. So 153 for 7 after 17 point overs. Here is Adil Rashid. This time a quick one there, and all he can do is back off towards the leg stump, and he's hit it past Adil Rashid here. Can the batters come back for 2nd run there? No. Good stuff there from the fielder coming in from wrong on. Quickly dispatching the ball into the bowler's hand there. That'll just be 1 run here. 49 of 16. How good was Will Jack's innings today? What a knock he's played. A lot of shots in his armory, and he's shown once again. This time just breathe. He steps down. He's going big, and it's gone big. Just clearing the fence there. That's a 6 there. A flighted delivery, and the Italian fans are happy despite the result going either way. They are happy because these guys are putting a fight out there in the Eden Gardens. They are showing the cricketing world that Europe is a team that has come here to compete, that has not come here by fluke or luck. They are playing their hearts out here, especially against the big team, and Jasprit, the wonderful shot, and that has definitely amused Stewart there. Once again, a flighted delivery, goes down on one leg and tries to play the wild slog sweep, only managing to hit it towards the deep mid-wicket region, all through the ground. That'll be a single there. Definitely all the boys, all the people out there in Italy watching today will be proud of this team. What a effort this. They are definitely dented the English camp here, definitely putting questions on the bowling here. This time a quicker one, and Stewart goes to the back foot. He's hit it high in the air. Can it go the distance? Yes, it does. Goes. It's into the crowds there. What a wonderful shot in the cow corner region. Stewart is taking the game for England and for Italy here. He's putting up a battle there, and the Italian fans are on the toes. Adil Rashid being taken to the cleaners there. That was a wonderful ball. He rocks back. Quicker one actually darted into the pads, and he's rocked back, and he's hit it high. That was in the air for ages, and that's a 6 there. A flighted delivery, and he's hit. One more 6 there coming here. What a shot there from Stewart. He's cleared his front leg, and the ball was tossed in outside the off stump, and he smashed it straight over the long off region. A big 6 here. A big over coming here for Italy. What a over, that eventual over here. They have managed to pick up 21 runs off this over, and they still believe they can pull off something here. They are putting up a fight. This is the Italy for you guys, the cricketing world, the global world. You guys need to see this is the Italy team. They are here to play, they are here to fight, and they are showing it to the world that we have come to the tournament as underdogs, as debutants, but we will also ensure that we give put up the fight even against England, the mighty English team, and we are here to fight. We are not an underdog. We are a perfect team, and they're showing it there. And this is definitely a positive sign for the development of the global cricket as well as the European cricket. A lot of heads will be turning tonight, especially in the European circuit as well as in the global circuit. These guys need all the resources to develop and grow into the next phase, and definitely the government and the sporting bodies there back in Italy as well as in Europe will now have to ensure that they give them the right platform, because the way which they are playing and the way which they have grown through the ranks, definitely this looks like a top team in the next few years. Definitely have it written down. I'm saying it on this channel. This team is here to play in the top circuit in the next few years here. This time Sam Curran, who's been the star for England, taking the ball away from the batter there, and he's just gone and managed to take it past the wide guideline there. That'll be a dot ball there. What a eventual over. 3 sixes coming off the previous over. Stewart, what a shot. Big unit, guys. These Italian folks there, and they're smashing it out of the park. And Brandon McCullum, he's absolutely shattered there. He can't watch this match here. 29 of trailer. Sam Curran running in. A low full toss outside the off stump. Sam Curran, he's a clever campaigner. He's been in this situation on a multiple number of times, and the batter managing to squeeze it towards the backward deep square leg region there. 28 of 11. Can they manage to get somewhere close to 12 runs or 13 runs off this over? That will put the game into an interesting phase. Nevertheless, off the result, hats off to Italy. The entire world will have to bow down to you, and the entire world will be proud of you, despite even if you're an Englishman, even if you're from England. Hats off to Italy, coming in as an underdog. A debut series for you. I can't remember the last time I saw a team coming into the ICC tournament for the first time and playing to this standard. This time he's wrapped on the pads, and that should be the end of Stewart. This time he coming in with the angle for Sam Curran, bowling it angling it into the batter there, and it hits him on the pads, and the umpire raises his finger there, and Stewart straight away going in for the review. Probably did he manage to get an inside edge there? An inside edge would be extremely lucky here for Italy, because that would mean Stewart is still out there in the middle. He's scored 44 of 20, and he definitely needs to be out there if Italy needs to make those crucial runs here. Did he manage to get an inside edge? It definitely seems like an inside edge. We'll have to wait for the ultra edge here, as the decision has been sent upstairs here. Sam Curran, he's a tough nut to pick up here. He bowls wonderfully in depth, and there you go, an inside edge, a reprieve there for Italy there. This is going down the wire, boys. We need a good over here, a couple of hits in this over. Only then Italy can make something of this chase here. Sam Curran, can he take on Sam Curran? Sam Curran is definitely difficult to pick, especially with the variations there. And 175 for 7 after 18.1 there. And the Italian camp definitely happy. Never ever seen a team coming into the series, into an ICC tournament for the first ever time. I mean, as a debutant, and playing up to such kind of standards, because they learn and learn over the years. You have seen many teams like the likes of Kenya and Zimbabwe, with Bangladesh, Afghanistan. They played a lot of ICC tournaments, and after playing for so many times and so many occasions, they started to get that talent flowing, the positives flowing. I mean, the system getting into shape, and Italy coming out of nowhere, especially coming from Europe, and then they playing standard of cricket of such standard in the first debutant series is extremely. This time bangs it in short, and he tries to power it towards the backward point region there. One bounce to the fielder there, protection out there in the deep there. Wonderful ball there. Sam Curran, he's bowling to his plan there. 27 from 9. Oh my God, how crucial was that Will Jacks knock there. Will Jacks dot 52. If only Italy had managed to dismiss him or restrict him to about a 10 or 15 runs lesser in the last 2 overs. He's been the go-to man for England. Both the games against Nepal, he took them to that extra 35 runs, hitting the last 35 runs with a cameo of with a strike rate of 160, 170, especially hitting the last over for 22 runs against Nepal. And again today he batted beautifully, 25 odd balls for 50 runs there something. This time wide outside the off stump, and going past wide of the wide guideline. That'll be a wide ball there. The umpire flexing his arms there. 26 of 9. Definitely can't watch this game. Extremely nervous because this victory will mean a world of good for the European cricket and the global cricket. That will definitely mean a lot of European youngsters picking up the cricket bats and cricket balls tomorrow out there in the streets tonight, celebrating Italian victory, and this will start the revolution of new era, the cricket revolution in Italy. So that's the reason I've been watching for Italy to pull off this somehow, no matter somehow, a stroke of luck or something. Sam Curran running in, a lower full toss, and the ball goes towards Adil Rashid in the short third man region there. Only if it had got past him, gone off the edge. Unlucky there. That'll be just a single there. 25 of 8. Sam Curran, he's an experienced campaigner under such situations. 25 of 8 is a tough asking, but can Stewart get 2 hits? Can he get 2 hits here off the last 2 balls? Definitely can't watch this game. Ryan Buckner, thank you for your comment there. Go Italy. Definitely Italy. Absolutely, despite the result, debutants and standards of such class there. Definitely the faces and the expressions on the English camp and the English bowlers definitely tells us what Italy has done to them. Here comes Sam Curran. And unlucky there. It flies off the outside edge, and he's been caught there at short third man region there. And Stewart putting in an absolute flight there, and probably that's the end of the hope for Italy. As you can see in the camp there, in the dressing room, the players are devastated there. Sam Curran, third with 3 wickets for 22. He's been the bowler, the go-to bowler in the death, especially in such kind of situations. A slow ball and almost a Yorker length delivery. He goes in for the wild drive, trying to force the ball to hit it over the long off region. Outside edge, and it goes into the hands of the fielder there in short third man region there. Nevertheless, Grant Stewart, what a knock, 45 of 23. You managed to put the English bench under threat there, and expressions on the English camp definitely reflecting how scared they were and the fear that you brought in the opposition camp there. What great knock despite the circumstances. 178 for 8 after 18.5, and Sam Curran time and time again he proving them that despite the number of runs on board, he's there to save the team, doing it for the second time today. And 178 for 8 after especially being crippled for when 3 wickets fell in so early today, and Italy showing character. Manenti, only if he had stayed for a couple of more overs, that would have been the end of the story. They could have finished the game probably by the 18th over. That would have been a different story altogether. 25 from 7, and Kalumage is out there. Can he get a 6 at least? Yeah, this time a Yorker length delivery. Unplayable ball there. He's only managed to squeeze it toward the cover fielder there. 25 of 6. A match winning over here from Sam Curran. 3 overs, 3 for 22. He's been the star. He produced that win against Nepal with that last over when just 9 or 10 were required. Nepal otherwise would have carried away with the game, and he comes back to produce a similar over here. He gives away only 5 runs and picks up 2 wickets. Only 5 runs and 2 wickets when Stewart was going bonkers, along with Jasprit Singh, who's managed to hit he's also managed to hit a 6 there. Definitely Italy. What a tournament. Definitely no wonder who's became a fan of you or not. Definitely I have definitely become one of the great fans of Italian cricket, especially the team here. Hats off to you. Never ever have I seen in the cricketing history a team coming into an ICC tournament for the first time and showing class and domination and absolute character and temperament and maturity, the way you boys have shown out here. 25 required of 6 balls. This time banks in a little bit short there, and he tries to go over the short third man fielder there, but that will be a dot ball. Fails to get any contact on ball there. Stewart there, he's played a knock of the generation, and the Italians should definitely not be upset tonight. You must be proud of the boys there. You need to walk out with your heads held high. No one in their history has ever done this. This time, probably a slow ball in the hitting arc. He's hit it high in the air, only for the ball to lurk in the air in the cover region. And Will Jacks taking a catch there. Almost the catch coming out of his hand. There he is. Smiles back on the face of the English camp here. That is the kind of threat the Italians had brought here in the Eden Gardens here in Kolkata. Threat was looking all over the faces of the English players there, and their shoulders had dropped with how Stewart and Jasprit had taken over Adil Rashid in the 17th or 18th over, and there were tense scenes on Maculum and Trescothick's face there. Italy, what a team you are! Debut season, and you managed to put the best of the best on the backbench, and rightfully, Jasprit Singh has been dismissed 12 for after 10 balls. Caught Will Jack's ball Overton 178 for 9, and I'm pretty sure to all the people who are listening to this commentary and stream here will definitely agree with me on the fact that never in the history a team has walked into an ICC tournament for the first time and showed such composure and such maturity out there. This time a slower ball, he backs away Hassan, and he taps it away towards the cover region there. That'll be a dot ball. This will be a big moment in European cricket and global cricket. I mean, the ICC will be extremely happy. So will be the Italian cricket board. They would have never imagined that Italy will go on to play this way. They had the belief, and they have shown it to the world, because the teams in the world would have fancied Italy to be an underdog, and the teams can get past them easily. I mean, the likes of Bangladesh, Afghanistan, UAE, Canada has been playing for so long, and Netherlands. These teams were considered as underdogs for many years through the ICC tournaments, and they have played for so many years in this ICC tournaments. And after that, they started to find their form. They started to find the structure, especially the domestic structure, and how the team has been set up in the respective cricket board. But Italian cricket coming here for first time, and that too in India. And they have shown and won the hearts of all the cricketing fans there, and definitely this will do a world of good. The cricketing board needs to invest in the right direction, groom the youngsters, put up a pathway of how they can take the cricket to the next phase, probably start the cricketing sessions in the schools there, start early in the grassroots, in the development phase there, and definitely with such a kind of talent and with such immense power hitters, they can definitely be a top tier team in the next probably even in the next World Cup, or in the next or in the next couple of 5 years there. And here he's bowled at a full length Yorker there, length delivery, he backs away towards the leg stump, and Jamie Overton smashes into the stumps, and that'll be a wicket there, and England winning there for 24 runs, and England will definitely will take the win. But take it from me, they will definitely not be happy. They will definitely not be satisfied. Imagine if Will Jacks hadn't scored those runs, they would have been crippled at 150 odd runs. And if Sam Curran hadn't bowled it over, and if Manenti had hit a couple of more hits, they were gone for money here. Italy would have taken the game away. But nevertheless, Italians losing the game by 24. England winning the game by 24 runs. Beg your pardon. Let me put the scorecard in for you guys here. So this is the match here happening in Eden Gardens, and Italy narrowly, they were losing the game by 24 runs. Justin Mosca, wonderful once again, 43 of 34 balls, but he was trying to force a big shot when the run rate was climbing, and he had to play the big shot. And then beg your pardon there. And JJ Smuts, today he should have scored some runs there, but a good ball, and he was caught by Overton in the first slip ball of Jofra Archer. Then Harry Manenti, the captain, unconventional shots. I mean, he should have played a proper shot. When you can bat so well, why do you have to go for the unconventional shots in such circumstances? And he went for the unconventional scope, only to Butler pull a wonderful catch, a diving in the air catch behind the stumps. So that will be a learning curve for Manenti, the captain there. And then Benjamin Manenti, what a character. Walks in when 3 wickets are down, doesn't care about the runs on board. He says, I'm going to here to fight for my nation, and I'm here to put up a show here. And he scored a unbelievable 60 of 25. Unfortunately tried to force a shot, and he was caught out by Banton, by Jacks, especially after Jacks was taken apart in that over. I think it was 22 or 21 runs over there, and last ball Jacks managing to pick that wicket, and he had a big sigh of relief getting the big man out there. Then Grant Stewart, he walks in and he smashes 45 of 23 balls and keeps the hope alive until the 19th over there. And then That's the end of the tail here. Sam Curran beautifully bowling there, 3 for 22 for England, and coming back and bowling in the 19th over, giving away just 5 runs and picking that 2 wickets there. And that will be the story there. 178 bundled out in 20 overs. Italy chasing a target of 202, 202, beg your pardon, 203 here. And with that, England have managed to qualify for the Super Sixes here. Their hearts would have been in the mouth there. A loss today would have been extremely interesting, because that would have definitely brought Scotland into the picture, or Italy into the picture there, or probably given a chance to no, Scotland and Italy into the picture there, because they would have been ending the campaign with just two wins there, especially again only against Nepal, then Scotland, and there. So England managing to win this game by 24 runs here, and they will march into the Super Sixers here. England and the teams from Group C are already sorted there. West Indies will qualify along with England from Group C here. India managing to qualify from Group A as they await the Pakistan, Netherlands, Pakistan, Namibia game. If Pakistan go on to win against Namibia, they'll qualify. They'll be the second team to qualify from Group A. Otherwise, USA will be happy to qualify into the next stage, because they have better net run rate there. So that's the story out there in the middle. A wonderful game on the cards. I hope you enjoyed the contest. I hope you enjoyed the commentary there. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share with your friends and family. We'll be back in for the big clash tonight. Australia versus and as rightfully beg your pardon, just the broadcasters have just brought in the presentation ceremony here, and Will Jacks rightfully the player of the match for his wonderful batting, which turned the things here for England. He's the only difference between the two sides. Those 20-25 odd runs, only if the last 2 overs, if they had managed to somehow contain him, that would have been a different tale. Nevertheless, what a character, what a team, Italy. Absolutely proud of you. A big fan of you guys, and definitely knowing it for sure, in the next 5 years or next 7 years, you guys are going to be there on the top. You guys are going to be there somewhere competing on the top, especially in this format of this game. Not sure about the one day or the test circuit, but definitely in T20s, you guys are going to be there, and probably a lot of players will be playing around the leagues in the world there. So that's the story out there in the middle. A big game coming on the cards there. Zimbabwe take Sri Lanka take on Australia here. A win for Sri Lanka would mean end for Australia in this campaign here. So let us see how things go here. The Group B clash here. Australia, beg your pardon, Australia have 2 more games, so a win for Sri Lanka, and if Zimbabwe manage to win against Ireland tomorrow, that will be a curtains for Australia, I guess. So that will be a crucial game here. And that's all, folk. Till next time, love in the house. Thank you, T Grey host, for your wonderful support and for all the love. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had your morning breakfast, and hope you're enjoying the show. And I hope you'll be back for the night game here, as it's going to be a crucial game for Australia. And I hope you all have hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching in and tuning in on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, and thank you for supporting my cause in my fifth battle against cancer, and helping me and motivating me to believe in this fight and to try to bring that belief back in this universe, as I've lost the belief in universe because of the 5 cancers at the age of 33, and life taking away everything away from me, including my sports journalism job and everything that I had made up for myself in New Zealand. And definitely with the kind of support you guys have been giving me, I'm definitely trying to get the belief back in the universe, because I've started to believe that as I was in New Zealand, in India, and then in New Zealand, I was only catering to the crowd in New Zealand, and then in India. But now through this platform, probably the universe wanted me to cater to the global audience, and probably connect with the global audience, and probably that was a bigger plan of the universe, and that was the reason behind those 5 cancers, to bring me to the stage. We will never know what the God has in plan for you, and the universe has in plan for you. So probably this could be that. I'm believing it in that way, and thank you to you guys for bringing me that belief back into myself, and for bringing that hope into me. I know you will be associated with me for a long term, especially through my remission and the plastics and all the other stuff that will be going on with me. And please hit the subscribe button, and hopefully you all enjoyed the commentary. Definitely eager to know your feedback on the chat box there, because definitely I was keen to get a lot of feedback so that I can improve on myself and also learn on the go. So that's the story out there. I hope you all join back for the next game there. Sri Lanka versus Australia, a big game on our cards. I hope you enjoyed this contest, and shower some love and share with your friends and family, because we need to crank up the subscribers button, and we also need to crank up the viewers button, because we have only had 370 views in the past 1.5 hours of this innings here. So definitely gutted with the number of viewers here, but thankful to those people who logged in. And we'll be now signing off with a couple of minutes break, and we'll be back in a new stream here on this channel with the Australia versus Sri Lanka game here. Stay tuned here. That's an exciting game here. But here but right now from Eden Gardens, we'll be signing off as England win by 24 runs and qualify for the Super Sixes there. Thank you. Hope you had a wonderful day ahead.